Hi guys! Today we're going to continue with our audio drum rack project where we're sampling our sounds. One thing I want you to think about today is adding an effect to each of your sounds. Also, you're putting them all into a drum rack, and it might help if you duplicate that drum rack over many tracks, and then you can put various different rhythms on each track. For instance, here I've got all my sounds that I've been recording, and I loaded them into a drum rack in this track, and I made this rhythm with this drum rack. Okay, but then I've copied it up here, duplicated the drum rack, and now in this cell I've got this different rhythm, and in this cell I've got this rhythm. So I can just keep duplicating that drum rack, that same drum rack that has these same sounds put in it, but then I can put different rhythms in the different cells, and that can be pretty nice. The next thing is, in each of your sounds, you need to add an effect or somehow process it with reverse or change the gain or stretch it out or condense it. But adding in an audio effect is a neat thing. You'll find them in audio effects, and here's the whole list. And I've used the reverb, and I drag the reverb and I drop it onto the pad that I want it on. Okay? And when I did that, it appears over here. Alright, and it sounds big. Here's the on and off button. Off. On, and here's the dry wet button. The dry wet lets you know how much reverb. Let's make it dry. Let's make it wet. Okay, so wet is all reverb. There's a couple other things you can do. The decay time, it's going to decay over 2.41 seconds. Maybe we want it to decay for a long time, 23 seconds. All right, so that could be pretty fun. The next thing that I want to check out is this sound right here. I put a ping pong delay on this sound. Hard. And that makes it bounce back and forth between our two ears with the ping pong delay. Let's see if I give it more feedback, give it a lot more dry wet, if that makes a difference. Okay, so you can play with the dry wet and the feedback on the ping pong delay. And then I wanted to also show you it's the auto filter. And I've got it on this instrument here, and this instrument sounds like this. But if I turn the auto filter off, this is what it normally sounds like. Alright, so the auto filter is only allowing certain sounds to filter through. It's only allowing this bit of sound to filter through, and it's cutting out all that high and all that low, and it sounds like this with the auto filter on. Okay, and you can move it all around and change a bunch of things. Okay, so all your sounds need to have effects on them or some sort of processing. It might be helpful to you to make multiple copies of your drum rack so you can put different rhythms in them. And then when you finish, hopefully you can make a song sort of like this. What does the box say?
Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump. 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 Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump.
What does the box say?
I have 6 sides. I have 6 sides.
What does the box say? What does the box say?
I have 6 sides. I have 6 sides.
So cute.
What does the box say?
I have 6 sides. Thumpity thump thump. Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump.
I
Thump,
have
thump,
6
thump,
sides.
thumpity thump thump.
What does the box say?
I have 6 sides. Thumpity thump thump. Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump.
I
Thump,
have
thump,
6
thump,
sides.
thumpity thump thump.
So cute.
What does the box say?
I have 6 sides. Thumpity thump thump. Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump.
I
Thump,
have
thump,
6
thump,
sides.
thumpity thump thump.
What does the box say?
Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump. Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump. Thump, 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 thumpity thump thump.
What does the box say? All right, have fun.